Yep. Make sure it's on.
Welcome aboard to the 1995 Cleora Cardinal Christmas Cruise Lines. We hope you enjoy our voyage to various ports of call. To observe the celebration of Christmas and the timely traditions of New England, Canada, Netherlands, Germany, Mexico, Puerto Rico, Spain, Italy, and Ireland. One of the traditions that most countries share is Christmas caroling. So just sit back and relax as we present to you for your entertainment pleasure the melodious melodies of the Cardinal Carolers.
Our first point refuses to change. There seems to be a national consensus, unspoken but real, that Christmas must remain just like the ones we used to know. We always go back to what we knew as children, what we want our children to know and remember. And so yearly we recreate our own past. The remembered sense of anticipation, the sight of glittering trees, always different, but always somehow the same. Even the Christmas plays. Can you remember your kindergarten Christmas play? We now join the kindergarten class as they make some memories of their own.
Our first presentation will be presented by the kindergarten class entitled The Welcome. Upon the opening of the curtain, I will introduce each of the kindergarten students, and then we will be on our way in delighting you for your special tour provided by the class, which will take you to 9 different countries of the world. Jill McGregor.
Wait, Jill.
Blake Henson. Taylor Iverson. Brian Ackerson. Aubrey Crawford. Ben Olive. Kiara Story. Tyler Bryant. Jimmy Crane. Chelsea Coughlin. Jimmy Carriger. Kevin Jarvis. And Kyle Hill.
Jill.
Welcome to the Cleora Christmas program. We're the kindergarten class and we hope you enjoy the program.
On the mic.
The go December, best month of the year.
Come on, girl.
Welcome to the city so very, very dear. Welcome to Merry Christmas. Our hearts are happy and we love to play. And welcome to all our friends who are meeting here today. We welcome you, we welcome you. Speaking of things, our very best please. We'll try to drive your cares away. We all just happy on Christmas Day. We welcome you what more can little children do. We'll tell you in a song and rhyme the pleasures of Christmas time. We hope your wishes all come true. And thou wilt smile and bashful too, or do not very best for you.
this far away. When we see them, it makes us feel better because we haven't seen them in a long time. Then when they get to our house, they come in and give us hugs and kisses. Then when they sit down, we get to eat. After we eat, we get to sing Christmas carols.
Christmas means a time of sharing and a time of giving. I like Christmas because the whole family gets together. I also get presents and money. I also like to go to church, sing Christmas carols, and wrap presents. When I get home, I like to put up Christmas lights with my dad. And Christmas is also about remembering the birth of Jesus.
Christmas means to me a special time of year. I like it because I get presents and it's my birthday too. The most important thing about Christmas is sharing and caring about each other.
Christmas means a lot of different things to me. For one, it represents the birth of Christ. It means families getting together, giving and receiving gifts. It means families singing Christmas songs. Christmas is my favorite time of year because I get to see relatives I don't get to see very often.
To me, Christmas means the birth of baby Jesus. It also means being with your family and having fun with them. It also wouldn't hurt to get a few Christmas presents along with it. And that's what Christmas means to me.
Turn it up a bit. Okay. Shake it. Let's go.
It's Christmas Eve and woe is me. Gotta do some shopping in a big hurry. Gotta make the list, gotta check it twice. Gotta read the ads, gotta ask it once. There's start right now, there's start today. Could be in trouble if I know it. Just look outside and all that stuff like the Christmas spirit. Ho, ho, ho. Look at my wallet, what do I see? Empty space, looking back at me. Check my pockets, news is bad. Can't go shopping till I talk to Dad. Asking nice for a little loan, some collateral to call my own. Then follow along, I'm out of here. To spread a little Christmas cheer. How about one for my brother Bob? He's always late for his downtown job. Fruitcake for my Aunt Eileen. She's real fruitcake, if you know what I mean. Mom and Dad and Uncle Smitty and all those cousins in Kansas City. List getting longer every day. Jing, jing, jingle, I'm on my way. Hurry home to wrapping time. Say Dick will be here by and by. Pile those presents on the floor, light the tree and lock the door. Tiptoe off and fall in bed. Sugar plums dancing in my head. Can't wait till Christmas comes again. I can't wait till I can shop again. Here we go!
Good job.
Canada. Beginning more than 400 years ago, age-old Christmas traditions from countries around the world have made their ways to Canada, along with great numbers of immigrant families. And here those cherished customs have prospered and have been adapted by others. The people of Canada are proud of the spirit of goodwill and understanding that brings their citizens from such different cultural backgrounds as French, English, German, Ukrainian, and First Nations together as one Canadian. We now look in on the first grade to hear their thoughts on Christmas in Canada.
Just hand it to him.
Canada by first grade.
Students on our shoes with candy and food. I'm sure glad I live in America where gifts are still brought by good old Santa. Ho, ho, ho. And students on our shoes with candy and toys or lumps of coal for bad girls and boys.
Every day is new gift. Advent calendar. Opening presents for the 1st December.
Your gifts are open on Christmas Day.
In Canada, we wait till New Year's Day.
No
way!
When it does sound like lots of fun, go sleigh riding on a downhill ski run.
Instead of caroling as carolers do, They sing and collect candles for the unfortunate few. Can't wait for our turkey and dressing and pie. Yeah! Okay, number this is rabbit pie. Canada celebrates Christmas through December 6th with cooking and baking and presents and cakes. Canada has something they call the kissing bug.
Talk loud, also. Loud.
Oh, excuse me. I think it's time for me to go. Now it's time for us to say
Good night to you. Have a Merry Christmas Day.
I couldn't get the thing back in. Aubrey back then, the thing was
especially those with children living. The universal pre-Christmas activity is the construction and erection of the family nacimiento de Navidad, the nativity scene. Many families buy the necessary figures, but most make their own setting. A cave or staple and background that may be as simple as shepherds on a hillside or as elaborate as the decoration of the entire town of Bethlehem. Children and adults alike spend much time on this family project.
Some schools and churches have living nacimientos. Students assume the various roles in the nativity scene. Some groups use nacimientos as fundraising vehicles. An orphanage in Madrid, with their particularly elaborate nacimiento, charges admission to view the display. The money is used to support the orphanage.
Now we'd like to take you back to your childhood, just as we have taken these sixth graders back to theirs, as they act out a nativity scene from the eyes of 4-year-olds.
You got it. Then you need
Want to play ball with me? No, I'm playing Mary from the nativity scene. I'm going to win the contest this year. Do you want to play too?
Sure, but what could I do?
I know, you can be Joseph.
How do I do that?
We just kneel here and practice looking proud.
Oh, I think I can do that. What are these drinking straws for?
Don't you know anything? Jesus lay on a bed of straw, so pour those in there.
Okay.
Hey, we're going to play a game. You want to come and play with us?
No, we're practicing for the nativity contest.
You are? That sounds like fun. Can we play? Sure, you can be shepherd.
I don't want to be a dog.
Wait a minute. Not a German shepherd. A shepherd that takes care of sheep. There is some sheep over here, you know.
Oh, okay. But where's the boat? What do you need a boat for?
Well, I know a little bit about this. The shepherds came over on a warship. They didn't come over on a warship. They came to worship. That means to show respect and to honor him. Boys, come on over here. I know the story. The shepherds were sitting out in their field, watching their sheep, when all of a sudden a great, big, bright light appeared, and the shepherds were real afraid.
And the angel said, "Don't be afraid."
Okay.
And they weren't anymore.
And then the angel told them to go to Bethlehem, to worship the Savior wrapped in swaddling clothes, lying in a manger.
And the angel sang a song and disappeared.
Let's do it.
What you doing?
We're practicing for the nativity contest.
Can we play?
No, I don't know what you could be.
Hey, I know. They can be the 3 wise guys.
Hey, that's great. They were firemen, you know.
You can use my camels, and there's some gifts there too.
I know what gold is, but what's frankincense and myrrh?
I know, let's smell them good stuff.
I could see why baby would need smelling good stuff.
Me too! Hey, this looks pretty good. I think we might win. Okay, everybody, line up.
Why?
Because after we win, we need to take a bow.
Oh, okay.
Okay, just get close to the
The
mic.
next port of call is the Netherlands. Music is an essential part of the Yuletide season in the Netherlands. The Dutch love to sing and listen to music of all types. Christmas only whets the appetite for more. Chimes and carolings sound over and over. Christmas melodies piped in at outdoor shopping centers echo as if from the heavens. The Hague's Outer Kirk, the old church, provides caroling concerts throughout the year. December finds entranced audiences enjoying them almost every afternoon. At the same time, many other churches and concert halls across the country offer musical performances. The variety would fulfill any preference. Go with us now as we visit the old church with their program already in progress.
Love is laughter that warms the heart. Love is obliging, considerate, and helpful. Love is vivacious, lively, and spirited.
Love is essential to the family.
Love is important and sentimental. Love is necessary and needed all the time. Love is affectionate and tender. Love is needed by all.
Love is yummy. My grandma bakes all sorts of things for me just because she loves me.
Love is above all, top notch. Love is lucky for me because so much.
Love is gnarly, dude.
Love is giving of yourself. Love is understanding, and sometimes I need a lot of that. Love is awesome, just like me. Love is gifts given from the heart. Love is easy when it comes to me.
Let's come up to that,
I love you. The sounds are all as different as the lands from which they came. The words are all unique,
We'd like to welcome you to Italy. Christmas really began in Italy. Christ was born in the tiny village of Bethlehem in Judea, but his birthday was first celebrated in Rome, almost 300 years later, when Emperor Constantine adopted the new faith of Christianity. After the coming of Christianity, the season became a time of holiness, a reverence for Christ. Instead of ending at New Year's, it extended to January 6th, when the three kings were believed to have reached Bethlehem. They gave their gifts to the infant Jesus on that day, and so the Romans too began to exchange presents on Epiphany.
Christmas in Italy today is still very much a religious holiday. The season begins with Novena, a 9-day period of special church services ending on Christmas Eve. Lots of Christmas trees may be seen nowadays in Italy, but the real focal point of Christmas observances is the nativity scene. The opera season opens in December. Nowadays, those who can afford to go on ski vacations consistently put the shows are a holiday tradition. Large hand-held puppets acting out fairy tales and legendary battles.
Once upon a time, a long time ago, there was a young girl named Rendersilla. Rendersilla lived with 4 ugly stepsisters and her mean stepmother. One day, the Prince of Hen sent out invitations for the door rents to every young lady in the Cleora kingdom.
Ye hear, ye hear! Malcolm!
Well, the Stugly stepsisters opened the invitation, and they were so excited they started to get ready and go to the door rents. But not before telling Rendersilla she couldn't go to the door rents. She had to stay home and clean the house. Poor Rendersilla, so sad and dejected. But wait, what's this? A merry Foggather. The merry Foggather fixed up Rendersilla to look like a princess and instructed Rendersilla to leave the door rents by 12 midnight because that's when her magic ran out. Well, here we are at the door rents where the Prince of Hen hopes to find a potential bride.
Louder on the music, Smith. Get a little more volume. Yeah. Maybe get a little more volume on the music.
When Rendersilla arrived at the door rents, the Prince of Hen was awestruck by her beauty. They danced all the dances only with Rendersilla. Rendersilla was enjoying herself so much she forgot the time. The clock struck midnight, and Rendersilla panicked and ran out the door and all the way home, but not before slopping her dripper on the way out. The Prince of Hen chased after Mary Phaeton only to find her slop dripper.
I must find my mermaid.
So the Prince of Hens and his fearless servants searched the coral region for the Mare Phaeton. Throwing the slop dripper on every young lady they came to. But no one's foot could fill the slop dripper. The Prince of Hens was about to give up when his fearless servants found Rendersilla and brought her to the Prince of Hens. The slop dripper was a perfect fit. They rolled in love and lived happily ever after.
Good job. Watch your record, Mike.
No other country has shared more of its Christmas tradition with the rest of the world. From the brightly illuminated tree to St. Nicholas himself, the Christmas heritage is now universal. To find out about some of Germany's Christmas traditions, let's join a German family as they gather on Christmas Eve.
I thought this day would never come.
Yes, tonight is St. Nicholas starts across the coast to sell a white pony and 2 bags. One in bag is filled, which is now bags filled with presents. He knows if you knew better than
I bet Abby will get switches.
I will not. St. Nick is bringing me nice presents.
Children, follow the swings back from the country for the little tree. Gather around and I'll tell you about the legend of the Christmas tree. Legend tells that when Christ was born, all before him was at the top, despite the darkness of the deep snow. Every tree flowered in the gifts of the Lord King. All the trees paid homage to the Lord King, with the exception of the fairest tiny fir tree from the north. It was so small and plain that the other trees tried to hide her. She had blushed the deep green when the Lord sent stars from heaven. She split up the first branches and made them sparkle like diamonds. That's why the faithful in Germany always decorate their homes with Christmas trees to remind them of the night that Jesus was born in Bethlehem.
Yes, but we will have a wonderful tree that will remind us of the birth of Jesus.
We will decorate with the gingerbread man that you and Grandma baked.
Don't forget the tinsel lanterns that Mother and Dorothy put the Christ candle on. We could put them on the tree too.
What's a Christ candle make it?
Silly, that's the Christ Kindle Market. It means Christ Child Market.
Yes, children, 3 weeks before Christmas in the town square, booths are set to sell Christmas goodies, toys, and ornaments. At one of the booths, Aunt Dorothy wrapped up tinsel angel dolls. These have been found in the Christ Kingdom Market for over 300 years. The first of them was made by a father honoring the memory of the beloved daughter.
So,
I am so glad you are here. Christmas is a time for families to be together.
Where's David?
And searching the countryside for the tallest and most beautiful fir tree.
When Daddy gets back, we are going to decorate it and make it sparkle just like the stars in heaven. It'll look beautiful, just like the night when Christ's child was born. I brought the angel ornaments to put on the tree to add a special magic to the tree.
Speaking of special magic, our carpenter cooking in the oven sure smells good, Nancy.
That's not our way of cooking. The traditional red cabbage with bacon is boiled on the stove, and the traditional stone for dessert is sure to be a hit with the children.
Well, children, here it is.
Sure is beautiful. Now we need to place sufficient space in the tree. It's been our family for over 100 years. It's tradition. It reminds us of the Christ child.
Grandma and I will get while you and the children decorate the tree.
I want to put on my paper chain first. It's really special because I made it.
We'll help you, Amy.
What? We're out on stage? Yeah. Oh, yeah. See, they got the clip lights on a bunch of them.
Don't forget the gingerbread man. Mother and Grandma have been baking for weeks.
I should have made it a little simpler. You didn't have to look, did you?
For the finishing touch, we'll put on a Pennsylvania mark.
Kids, you did a great job. The tree looks beautiful.
Oh, the tree looks wonderful. Now we need to place the fish at the base of the tree.
I believe I may have a few presents to put under the tree for a few good children.
I believe I may have some in my bag, too.
Watch that cord, Aubrey.
Look, children, the neighbors have come caroling.
We finished the tree just in time to sing the old German duck song, Oh Cannonball.
Come in and warm yourselves by the fire.
Thank you. Let's all join in and sing the Oh Cannonball, which is one of my favorites.
Oh, Tannenbaum, forever true your color. Your boughs so green in summertime, stay bravely green in wintertime. Oh, Tannenbaum, forever true your color.
Merry Christmas!
Well, it's time for our traditional Christmas Eve dinner of cartons, and maybe you children would like to open some of those presents before we get to night church service.
Yes, yes, yes!
I'm hungry. Let's go.
That sounds good. Let's go.
No matter where your part of the world is located, we would like to wish you a very Merry Christmas.
Hi, I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Amy,
Welcome to Channel 8 News.
where news is our business.
As we have observed tonight, almost every country celebrates Christmas.
That's right. And this day of conflict and strife, every... Okay. That's right. In this day of conflict and strife, every nation, it's nice to realize that the nation as a whole stands in unity. Although celebrated differently, most every country celebrates Christmas.
There are a few other similarities also. The countries of Germany, Netherlands, Philippines, Ireland, Poland, and Italy acknowledge some significance in the animals' presence in the nativity scene and give their animals extra feed and special treats at Christmas time.
We also took note that these countries believe that these animals can talk for a brief moment just after midnight on Christmas Eve, the day of Jesus' birth.
We found this quite interesting and decided to find out for ourselves.
The only animals we could find, however, were some frogs in a local pond.
We now join Lindsay and Delaney on location for a live interview at the pond.
Hi, I'm Lindsay, and I'm Delaney. So far, it's been rather quiet with just a little croaking going on. Will they or won't they is the question of the evening as we anxiously await the midnight hour. Just 10 more seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Mayor. Reed. Must. Mayor. Reed. Must. Mayor. Reed.
Well, there you have it. They may not have spoken it, but it clearly seems they had a message for us. Yes, they did, and that message is Merry Christmas. Maybe that police campus yeah, but you have to kiss a lot of frogs to find their handsome prince. Hey, I think it's worth a try.
Not me. Not me. Not me.
Mexico.
En de Navidad en el Veracruz, en México, Casa en la Ballet de la Bamba.
Welcome to Christmas in Veracruz, Mexico, home to the La Bamba dance.
El cuarto clase de escuela de Cleora presenta la pasada la celebración tradicional de El Niño.
The fourth grade class at Cleora School will present a traditional Mexican celebrations, La Posada.
La pasada es español for all English lodging and inn.
La Posada is Spanish for English dwelling or inn.
Las celebraciones son estas para la posada por la familia Santos.
The celebrations are search for the dwelling from the Holy Family.
José, María y el Niño Jesús
Which one?
son las familias Santos.
The Holy Family is Joseph, Mary, and the baby Jesus.
La pasada es un noche.
La Posada is a nightly event.
Comenzado en el 16 de diciembre.
Starting on the 16th of December,
La pasada final y muy elegante es en la noche de Navidad 24 de diciembre.
the final and the most elegant Posada is Christmas Eve, December 24th.
La figura representa a Jesús es tomo de la pesebre de Nativity de Navidad.
The figure representing Jesus is taken from his manger.
Y a despedir de los peregrinos marcha a la casa entonces pregunta a los reyes.
And a procession of pilgrims marched to a chosen home that asked to be let in.
Después con la pasada con la familia Santos canción de honor a la Jesús.
After getting lodging for the Holy Family, Jesus is adored and song.
Entonces la fiesta grande comienza con el contigo.
Then a huge party begins with singing and dancing.
En la medianoche el niño Jesús vuelve el nacimiento de Navidad.
At midnight, the baby Jesus is returned to his nativity.
Deja la pasada de Nochebuena comienza.
Let the Christmas Eve Posada begin.
Where Joseph and Mary can rest, every dust Mother was a sinner, today tried and tried.
So por l'amor del cielo, abritos su portes.
I pray for the love of heaven. Open your doors.
No
Tengo cortes, I have no rooms. So por l'amor del cielo, abritos su portes.
Lemos, este es no Sodom. Go away, this is not an inn.
So por l'amor del cielo, familia Santo.
I pray for the love of the heaven. Receive the Holy Family.
Deja las puertas abiertas, mucho los peregrinos. Bienvenida, in this is my casa. Let the doors be open. Enter pilgrims. Welcome and bless this house.
Navidad, sing Christmas. Feliz Navidad, Merry Christmas. El Niño nació. The child is born. Canti Navidad, Feliz Navidad, El Niño nació. Canti Navidad, Feliz Navidad, El Niño nació. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Canti hallelujah. El Niño nació. Canti hallelujah. La fiesta.
A little more bites, man.
Para bailar la bamba,
bamba se necesita una poca de gracia, una poca de gracia y otra poquita, y arriba y arriba, ay arriba y arriba y arriba iré. Yo no soy marinero, yo no soy marinero, por ti seré, por ti seré, por ti seré. Para subir al cielo se necesita una escalera grande y otra chiquita, y arriba, arriba, ay arriba y arriba y arriba iré. Yo no soy marinero, yo no soy marinero, por ti seré, por ti seré, por ti seré. Bye.